Okay, let's look at organ. So we have a situation here where we know what our budgeted overheads are, 54,000, and we know what our budgeted output is, 600 units. So that's 54,000 over 600 units, and I know that I'm putting in 90 pounds for every unit. Every unit that goes in, I'm going to put in 90 pounds. What actually happens? You actually make 700 units. So your journal is going to be 90 times 700, which is 63,000. You're actually going to put through, this is what you're going to put through. So this is what it's in your accounts right now, right? And what you see in your accounts. Your accounts now actually tells you that the actual variance, your flex budget versus what actually happens, what actually happens versus what you do is 3,000 favorable. So what actually happened um, was that the actual costs were 3,000 less than what you have. So you have a favorable variance of. So what actually happens is 63,000 minus 3,000, right? And that's the actual fixed overhead, which is 60,000. So the actual fixed overhead is 60,000. You currently have in your accounts 63,000. I've said this before. The first thing you want to do is you want to get this adjusted back down to the original budget, which is 54,000, because you should never have touched this in the first place. So the process of doing this is a volume variance, the favorable volume variance of bringing 63 down to 54, which is 9,000 favorable, isn't it? Because you're bringing that down. But at the same time, not the same time, what we now ask is the question, well, what really happened? We want to know what caused this difference going from 54 to what actually happened. So we actually see a 6,000 adverse variance, which is what we refer to as the adverse variance, 6,000 adverse. And so that's how we do it. You can see in a way I've completely ignored the hours. I think that sometimes they put them there to maybe just trip you a little. I think you can do it, but it just is so much quicker and easier to do it using the units, because that's what we're really doing. We should really be doing it based on units, if you can. Okay, that should help with 103.